In May 2015, the historic Croatian city of Dubrovnik, which dates back to the 7th century, hosted the third international conference, Quality and Governance in Higher Education, Leadership in the Global Context, organized by the Zagreb School of Economics and Management. Experts from around 20 countries, including heads of higher education institutions from Croatia and abroad, representatives of the prestigious American accreditation organization AACSB International, and members of the academic and business community came together to share their knowledge.
Hi, my name is Mato Njavro. I'm Associate Dean for International Relations at the Zagreb School of Economics and Management. And I'm very delighted to be here in Dubrovnik for what is to be a third annual conference on higher education organized by Zagreb School of Economics and Management. I have to say it is an amazingly well organized conference with extremely focused and picked speakers, and I think the conference not only gives an amazing overview of the current state in the global higher education, but it also provides its participants an opportunity to network, to meet, to get new ideas in this wonderful setting of the Dubrovnik area.
This conference enables you to gain a first-hand understanding of the new accreditation standards, learn from higher education institutions that already have the AACSB accreditation, and exchange ideas on the improvement of quality and governance in higher education institutions.
I'm Peter Laurence, and I'm chairman and founder of the Zurich Business School. And before that, I was president of IMD in Lausanne for 15 years. Before that, I was head of BI in Oslo, and so on. So I basically have three issues that concern me regarding higher education. One is that I really think it's important to be able to speed up the issue of adapting, that things tend to go too slowly in many academic institutions. Too much bureaucracy, too many silos, etc., etc. The second issue, I think, has to do with the pedagogy. I mean, there's no doubt that with the modern computer and the modern computer-based learning and with the modern classroom, the modern focus on working in discussion groups, etc. It's a totally different ballgame today than it was a few years ago when the professor was kind of talking one way to large groups of students. Today it's smaller groups, faster, more inspirational, more focusing on key dilemmas. And the third issue I have has to do with the participants, herself or himself. As you heard, I call it participant.
Well, this is a spectacular city, and I feel very honored, and I congratulate Zagreb School of Economics and Management for 3 years in a row hosting a fantastic conference here in Dubrovnik. Fantastic topics around globalization. Clearly, this is an area that's of great interest to AACSB, and we feel honored to be part of this very important discussion. Yeah, I mean, the facilities are fantastic, the staff have done an extraordinary job, and this is just a great platform for discussion and dialogue among peers in management education. Well, I think from what I've seen so far, this is a wonderful opportunity for participants from all over the region to meet colleagues from other business schools to talk about best practices, to share ideas, and to use this conference in this beautiful location to really focus on quality management education. I think it's interactive, outstanding, and dynamic.
So I'm Kjell Knudsen from the Leibovitz School of Business and Economics at the University of Minnesota in Duluth, Minnesota. And I'm here at the conference to give the participants information and experience with the 2013 AACSB accreditation standards.
And the choice of the student with the voucher system, which is respecting the choice of young people, encouraging universities to do their best in terms of the quality. And then we reformed the management, where we invited and many people from the businesses came to lead the universities through the cooperation between academia and the private sector. I believe this is one of the examples how we can respond and become stronger country with 3 million, similar to Croatia's challenges, and I wish you good luck.
My name is Ulrich Hommel. I'm from EFMD. There I'm the director of the Research and Surveys Unit, and I'm also active in Quality Services. That's the department responsible for our AQUIS and EPAS accreditation systems. And in my talk, I will talk about the future challenges of business schools in the context of globalization, what kind of quality implications we can expect, and how accreditors, as well as business schools, need to respond to those, and to basically develop a vision of how the management education sector will look like in the future.
I had the pleasure to be here now for a few days to participate in this interesting conference on globalization of higher education.
My name is Vesna Dodiković-Jurković. I'm coming from Agency for Science and Higher Education, which is the only national agency for external evaluation in Croatia. I am Vice Director at the agency, so I am pleased to attend this conference. I think it is very important for the higher education sector that we have all kinds of conferences which are very exclusive place, so it is possibility for the people from that sector, academics, and also inviting politicians.
In today's globalized world, an international experience plays a very important role. Students from the Zagreb School of Economics and Management have the opportunity to gain international experience at over 120 partner universities worldwide without paying additional tuition.
I had the opportunity to be invited to this conference this year, and so I'm going to do a short presentation on globalization of faculty. And I think in particular what I want to do is talk about it from sort of a sort of idiosyncratic approach from my own perspective as a faculty member who is not by training or really by necessarily interest, had not been an international person, and it sort of happened by accident over time. And so I think I can bring some unique perspectives because of the fact that I think so many faculty, particularly in the U.S., are in the same position, that they don't necessarily see themselves as international faculty, and they don't necessarily understand the importance of becoming more globalized.
This conference is trying to find answers how educational leaders and policymakers should respond to that new global context.
I'm working at Meiji Gakuin University. That's one of the universities in Japan, private universities. And I am here to learn about the globalization of the universities, and the presentations so far are very beneficial for me, and I think it's a very good opportunity to get the knowledge of those global.
I'm John Forgan. I'm from Kingston University Business School, which is situated in the southwest of London on the River Thames. It's a medieval market town. I'm the director of work-based learning. I'm an accountant in the business school. I teach lots of corporate programs, and I teach undergraduates tax and auditing and accounting. I'm here in this beautiful low part of the world. I've never been here before, and I've come just to see what AACSB is all about. Our institution is going for accreditation, and I know Amber very well, but I don't know much about AACSB. I like the conference, I like the way it's not too many people, and everybody seems really friendly.
Mainz is actually located in Krems. and I attend the conference with the goal of learning more about AACSB accreditation and exchanging ideas and opinions on quality and governance in higher education. And this is also the reason why the conference titles sounded very appealing to me, and also the conference speakers, some of whom I already know from other conferences, I found really appealing. So far I'm very satisfied with the conference. I learned a lot yesterday afternoon in a seminar from the colleagues from AACSB, and this morning particularly the input from Peter Laurent.
So my name is Philip O'Regan. I'm the Dean of the Chemie Business School at the University of Limerick in Ireland. And I'm here at this conference mainly to network in an AACSB context and to follow up with some individuals that I've been working with in terms of our progress towards AACSB. I'm also here to enjoy the weather. I'm from a very wet part of the world, and this is a beautiful place to be.
Hello, my name is Denisa. I come from Slovakia, from the University of Economics in Bratislava. It's a beautiful place, but right here in Dubrovnik we're enjoying the country, very charming city. The ASCB conference is an exciting opportunity for us to be networking, and it's a great window of opportunity for future development of our institutions.
My greatest honor to be here to attend the conference. I'm from Japan. I'm affiliated to a private university called Meiji Gakuin, and I am Dean of the Faculty of International Studies. And we have a recent partnership with a School of Management and Business in Zagreb. And we are planning to send an exchange student in both ways. And in this context, we, with my colleague and Vice President Professor Yoshi, we decided to come here to develop the relationship with academics or the other institutions hereby, and we enjoyed a lot. And the topics that we are dealing with are very much stimulus and also very common for our context in Japanese academics.
Zagreb School of Economics and Management is located in beautiful Croatia for students from Croatia, from Europe and from all over the world, for employment in Croatia, in Europe and all over the world. Welcome to Zagreb School of Economics and Management.
In today's globalized world, an international experience plays a very important role. Students from the Zagreb School of Economics and Management have the opportunity to gain international experience at over 120 partner universities worldwide without paying additional tuition. We are most proud of the fact that 87% of our graduates find employment within 6 months of graduation, even in these times of financial crisis. Given this figure and its global success, the Zagreb School of Economics and Management will keep thriving to remain the best business school in the region, proving its quality through the success of its students, faculty, and staff. We are pleased to announce and invite you all to the next Quality and Governance Conference in 2016, which will take place once again on the beautiful Adriatic Sea, this time in the city of Split. See you all next year!